Mic check. All right, we are live. Welcome back, everybody. Excuse me. Welcome back, everyone. Rockies franchise back at it. Here we go. Should be a fun one tonight. We are going to get into the next season. And first things first, we have a couple things to do here in our off season. So we do need to select our 40-man roster. And to be honest with you, I look at this lineup, I look at this roster, and the fact that Porter Hodge is our best player is a little concerning. We should get some progression throughout the season with Daxon Jet, given that he's an A potential and some other guys here on the club. But we got to look and see if that 40-man roster is looking like here, because we do have 34 guys on the 40-man, but we do have some other free agents that we do want to sign. I can't look at the free agents right now, but we do have arbitration coming. We have tender contracts that are done as well. We might as well just go ahead and let Agnos and Birch go. So there is Agnos right there, so we might as well just go ahead and release him off the roster anyway. And then Birch. Where is Birch? Yeah. Okay. So, anyway. What's up, Kook? How you doing, buddy? Welcome back to the streams. So, we need to make a decision on who's going to be a part of that 40-man. So, the Rule 5 eligible is probably the one that I'm going to look at. I'm going to pay attention to the most. Who am I going to protect? I don't think anybody that is a yes is going to be picked up, like Cole Carrig through Rule 5. Don't think that that's going to happen. He could be as a 71 overall. Could be a bench type of player. But there are some other people that I would like to sign in free agency that are going to take up those spots. So I think I only really want to get that 40-man selected up until like 36. So like we're going to choose like 2 people to get onto the 40-man. Because, again, once you hit 40-man roster, you got 40 people on there. If you start signing people in free agency, they're going to get on 40-man. It means you got to remove people off your 40-man, which they got to go through waivers and all that stuff. So we're going to try to watch out for that. So, okay. Pitching. 40-man roster. We've got a pretty healthy list of 40-man roster pitchers. Actually, it's a little weaker. So these are all going to be guys that get called up to spring training. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So about 18 pitchers are going to get called up into spring training. Is there anybody else here on this list that I would like to get a spring training invite? I think I would like to get Ricky Ibar up there in the spring training. He's, 71A at 23 years old. He could have a chance to prove himself. Sean Sullivan is Rule 5 eligible. I don't know how many options he has left. He's got 3 options left. So maybe we put Ibar here. And then Sullivan could be a guy that gets picked up. 71C. I'm going to put him on there. I'm going to put him on the 40-man. So we're at 36 right now. We're at 36 right now. Any Rule 5s that are eligible? What do we got? Cole Carrig, Thompson, Adam Shunk, Veen, Braden Ward, Kalaz. Yeah. I think I'm good. There's really nobody up here that I'm worried about potentially losing. Okay. All right. We're good. So it should be, 36. Should actually be... do we want to get to 37? Maybe we do get Cole Carrig up there too. Might as well. Okay. So we're at 37. Okay. Wanted to get that out of the way. 40-man rosters do need to be set by today. Otherwise, they're going to go to Rule 5. And I don't think that we're going to lose anybody there. All right, so what do we got? Ricky Tiedemann getting traded from the Jays. Doug Pitts and Mark Isaac. I don't know who any of you people are, but that's okay. Arbitration final day. We are set with that. And last did offer contracts to free agents. Okay. All right, so where are we at right now? We have 32% for Gunnar Henderson. So he's still getting +6 per week on the interest level. If we do remove one of these guys off of the list, all of that the interest that they're getting, it does get applied over here. I think by like +1 or 2. So we could get Gunnar Henderson up to a +8 per week if we were able to get Griffin Jax or Cabrera signed. So I think I'm forced to wait another week. Jose Ramirez going to the Tigers. Okay. There you go, T-Grace. Love that. All right, let's see where we're at now. Okay, 38%. Cabrera's up to 70. I feel like we could get a contract going for Edward Cabrera. So he wants 4 years. He's 30 years old. What if we upped it to 5? That's a +2. I think the money is probably, yeah. I'd probably value the money more than the years. See if we can get up to like probably 80%. I think that's fine, right? So we started at what? 23.4 million. So we started at 23.4 and we got up to what? So we went up by $4 million. So about $1 million more per. Oh, that's $27 million per year. Okay, I didn't realize that. So we went up $4 million per year for 80%. Maybe we can get them to like 77. 77%. And then we also got the 5% bonus. Right. Cool. All right. So we'll see if that gives them a little bump. If we can get Cabrera now, that's going to give more interest to Gunnar. Come on, baby. Sign with, yeah. All right, here we go. Edward Cabrera, welcome to the team, my friend. $26.6 million per season. George Kirby going to the Yankees. Oh. Well, that kind of makes the decision for us, doesn't it? Now we got to deal with Yordan Alvarez in the NL West. I was really going to wait and see, like, is Henderson is he tracking towards signing with us or not? And then if we could pull him up, we could pull off and we could go get Yordan. But it's pretty clear now what we got to do. So it's got to be Gunnar Henderson. So he's at 46%. 46% motivation to sign. So we can't even offer him a contract even if I wanted to. He does get the +8. So I think once he breaks 50%, I do just want to offer him a basic offer. That way we could potentially get that first offer bonus. Because I think right now he's kind of feeling teams out. So, but we got to be careful because if your offer doesn't really match with others, that could, yeah, that would be very bad. Okay. So anyway, we're going to wait for +8. We are going to go after Griffin Jax right now. I think I want to get him up to like 75%. So 3/4 of a chance to go get Griffin Jax. He's probably going to be our closer. Just saying. But we'll see. So Royce Lewis also going to San Diego. Wow, that's going to be a huge problem in the NL West. All right, draft lottery. I guess we didn't really need to show this because our picks are not affected. Our picks are not affected, but just good for immersion purposes. We got Angels, Reds, Rays. The Jays and the Marlins lost out. Oh my God! How do you even fit? You win 59 games. You have 103 losses, and you get pick number 5. You go to the last spot in the draft lottery. Oh my God! Oh, Marlins. They can't have anything nice, can they? Ouch. Ooh, now or never. Oh no! Now or never. I already offered him a contract. What's the problem here? I already offered him a deal. We got to offer him a deal he can't refuse. 80%. Don't you do me dirty, Griffin. We need you badly. Okay, thank you. We will overpay for you because we do need help in the worst way. We're the Rockies, okay? Rule 5 draft. I don't think that there's going to be anything in here, but we can always just go ahead and take a look. So they're getting some decent players here. 82 potential. Evan McKendry, 74, 82 potential. All right, let's just see if let's just see. Just poke around. Just see if there's anything out here. Thad Ward, 74 overall. Yeah. Nick Sandlin? I don't know. He'd kind of fit right in, wouldn't he? Eniel De Los Santos. Interesting. It's like a free pick. Xavier Curry. Okay. What you got? Curveball, slider. What about the movement? What about the break? 76? Yeah. Could do a little bit better. We need somebody with some heavy break here, like Steven Kolek. Sinker, cutter, sweeper. You need ground ball? Steven Kolek would be your guy. De Los Santos might be kind of sneaky, though. Slider, circle, and sweep. Michael Grove. Okay. Slider, cut. I think Michael Grove might be a sneaky option here, too. Let's do it. Why not? We got Porter Hodge, Griffin Jacks, Moldzinski, Moretta. And then we get into those flex starters, right? Those flex guys that we could probably end up moving down. I like Michael Grove here. Yeah, we'll take Michael Grove. He'll be on the big league club. Why not? And we have 40 men on our roster. Okay, so we'll just auto that up. And do we have 40? 25, 39, 40. Yep, so we do have 40. So who's on our 40 man on double A? Oh, yeah, Cole Carrig. Yeah, triple A. Medina's not on our triple man. Or what? Medina's not on our triple man. Let's think about this here. Let's get, well, Louis Varland, I guess. We can remove from 40 man. Yep. And then we will place Medina on the 40 man. Get him up to the big league club. And then we also need to move, which is kind of a sneaky little thing to do here, but Cole Carrig will also remove you from the 40 man. Okay? So then that way, Gunnar Henderson is still able to be signed. All right. Because we still need room for Gunnar. Still need room. So we get +9 per week on Henderson. If we offered a contract right now, I could probably get him to like 60%. That's a risky thing to do, though. Because we can wait for a now or never. We can wait for an hour and ever. We can get him up to like 64% after this week, which is what I think I'm going to do. All right, Riley Green's going to Philly. Okay, so we're still in a good spot here. Nope, not interested in O'Neal Cruz. Some people would call me crazy for saying that, but I do like Oneil Cruz. I just don't think we're in the market. Okay. Let's do... Let's get him... It's like, yeah. Like, little plus 3 here. And then see if we can get that plus 5 for the first competitive offer. If you get the plus 5, there you go. 5% motivation boost. Perfect. That should get him upwards of 70. And we only had to pay like $3 million extra. Bubic going to the A's. Interesting. Contract decision. Already, huh? Come on, Gunner. Okay. He didn't like it. He didn't like it. He didn't like it. We're not too far apart. Okay, that's fine. Nico Horner, oh no. The Yankees getting better, man. They got Kirby and 91% for Yency Almonte. Oh, dang it. Then we're gonna have to move. No, I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say no. It's tempting. It's tempting to rebuild that bullpen. Look at that, 78%. So yes, we did get him that plus 5 motivation for the first competitive offer. Then you get the plus 9 per the week. It's up to 78%. So that's kind of crazy. And I love the fact that it doesn't take your last offer into consideration anymore. Like we're still at the 35.8. So we could bump him to like, we could bump him down for less. We could have less. 39.02. The motivation to sign. Now 82%. Come on, Gunner. Come on, Gunner. Be our big free agent acquisition. Yes! There we go. Let's go. Let's go. Pave the way. I'm heading to the Rockies. All right, Gunnar Henderson. Our first real big signing of this franchise series. 10 years. 10 years. We got to change that glove color. It's orange. It needs. We're shooting for purple here, Gunner. There we go. Cleats, purple. Eyewear, no. I think doesn't Gunner wear eyewear? Batting gear. Okay, we're good. We're good. Everything matches. Sweet, man. All right, we've had ourselves a nice little couple of seasons, I think. We've got Gunner, we got Edward Cabrera, we got Porter Hodge through a trade, we got Lodolo, Jax, O'Hoppe through a trade. Yeah, man, this team is talented. We're looking good. We're looking good right now. Kyle Schwarber in the mix there, too. Love that, man. Love that. I think we're looking solid. We're looking solid. So much better. The big thing here for Gunner is he will be playing third base. So that's going to be a switch for him. Tovar. Gunner's got the better arm. Tovar, I think, he'll have to stick it short. Like he's not in danger of losing his job. And then Medina will play first. But we'll switch this stuff up in spring training when we get to the lineups and stuff. But yeah, that bullpen's looking a lot better, man. Loving the look of the bullpen here. We do need another lefty here in the bullpen, though. That's a problem. Might have to be a trade in the mix, or we go get somebody here in the free agents. We need a lefty, and I'm thinking like we got $25 million left to spend. Okay. 6.7 for Henches. Slider, sinker, fastball. AJ Puck could be kind of that flex starter that we like to implement here. Four-seamer, slider, sweeper, sinker, so we can get people out. I like AJ Puck. Do we want to consider another starting pitcher? Got Bybee, Crawford, Berrios, Manning, Whitlock. Ryan Pepio. Pepio's 34 years old. Let's see what you guys are saying here. Kook. I would make a clean 400 million. So we're just underneath that. We're just underneath it. State of the franchise. Well, welcome back, my friend. It's crazy he demands 35.8 and you offered 38 and he says you're far apart, which makes no sense. I know. Isn't it goofy? It's goofy. It's just straight up goofy. The thing with our squad, Lodolo, Cabrera, Lynch, Spence, Dolander, and then we got the two youngsters who could vie for a spot in spring training. I feel like I need one more guy, but that's probably me getting a little too greedy here. Like, we only have $25 million left to spend. I don't think a Braxton Garrett's really gonna like do it for me. Not in Colorado. I just don't think that makes a lot of sense. Maybe a Bailey Falter. Like, he could be a little flexy type guy, you know? I don't have to use him in every single spot. We do need another left-handed pitcher. Or does it make sense to, again, go after another bullpen guy? Like, I mean, we have options here. We got options. Which I'm already doing, I guess, with AJ Puck. But if we needed another starter, Detmers would be terrible. Oh my God, I could see that completely blowing up. It could be completely blowing up. Zach Wheeler's out here. He's just sitting here at a 78. Oh my God. Brandon Woodruff, Bueller. Yeah. Anyway, I'm thinking about it. I'm really debating it. We should probably stand pat. I think it's been a successful offseason as it is, and if you want to make it fairly realistic as much as you can, then maybe we stand pat. You know, we've made a lot of moves. Got Gunnar Henderson, Griffin Jacks, Cabrera. That's a pretty big offseason as it is, and ended up trading away Michael Toglia and got Jack Leiter. So Jack Leiter's already kind of fitting that mold too, where he's got 67 stamina, so he can be kind of a flex guy too. So I think we're set. I think I'm thinking too much here, trying to do too much, make this the biggest offseason ever or something. All right, Puck has got 89%. Do we have 40 people on our roster? We do. I still think we can sign him. I don't remember if it. I don't remember if it tells you can't because your 40 man's full. I don't believe it does. Okay, we got AJ Puck. All right. So I'm going to keep this as it is. We'll figure out, like, spring training stuff. I don't want to, like, affect the 40-man and all that jazz. But liking the squad, man. I'm liking the squad right now. Oh, I can't move forward. Go figure that. Okay. Nikau Puaka Grego. You'll be removed from the 40-man. Unfortunately, I really like you. But I got to do what I got to do. Who did they sign? Who did the Blue Jays get? Don't you tell me. Okay, they probably got Bradley Blaylock, didn't they? Blue Jays. They would. Dang it. And we didn't even have to do that. Now that I looked at that, we didn't even have to do that. Dennis Santana, 93%. You could get Dennis Santana, Goldie, for $4 million. We're not interested. Yeah, I mean, we got 28 out of 26, and most of the guys that are already here, like Perales is going to have to be a guy that's up in the air. You've already got the Rule 5. Yeah, we're getting a little crazy with our signing, so I think we're all done. As much as I want to continue and keep going, I think we're all done. Rockies are standing pat. Glass now going to the Phillies. Okay, arbitration, right? That's where we're at right now. Chris Gentry, they're going with us. Ooh, panel sided with Lynch. Salary's going to be 16 mil. Oh, my God. All right, they sided with us for Mitch Spence. Sided with Cole Young. Sided with Moretta. Sided with us. Sided with us. Okay. Sided with Hancock, 6.5 mil. Sided with Malzinski. Ursek getting traded. Urseg, excuse me. All right, renew contracts, free agents, trade talks. All right, we are good to go. All right, off-season has come to an end. We are here, and what is our rank? We are a top 10 ball club. Look at that. Look at that. 6th in pitching. I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. Gunnar batting in the 5 hole, okay. Probably not what I would do. Probably not what I would do. Let me look at the Baltimore Orioles box scores 2025. I feel like Gunnar was in the 2 hole, where he was a leadoff guy. I feel like I watched a lot of Orioles last year. Yeah, Gunnar Henderson was in the 3. He was in the 3 last year. I don't really like Dax and Jet in the 3. I get it that you want to capitalize on these guys' power, but man, against right-handers, what are they looking at? 87 contact, 96 power. Yeah, I'd probably want Gunnar Henderson in my 3. Did that say Kyler Murray? Ooh, I think it did. I think it did. Hold on. Where did you see that? I thought I saw that too. Was that over here? Was that Blue Jays, right? Hold on. Let's do player search. I think it was Kyler Murray State. I think it was. Oops. Nope. Kyler. Kyler McMurray. This is the value meal Kyler Murray. The Kyler McMurray. No way. Oh my God. All right. So I think I want Daxon in my leadoff. I want Gunnar in my 3. Don't say that. Don't repeat that. Gunnar in my 3. Gentry in the 2. Adele with the contact at 44. Like, I think that makes sense. Medina in the 2. I don't know if the vision really plays for that. What about... Yeah, Cloutier's got 70 vision. I think that's... I guess that's fine. I guess that's fine. Gentry in the 2. Gunner in the 3. Schwarber. I think we need to put Cloutier... Who's got more power? 63 and 61. Cloutier in the 5. Maybe Cloutier in the 6. Though Hoppy gets some more pop there. Tovar, 73 contact. I think I want Medina in the 7. Tovar down there, and then Adele. Adele in the 9. That's tough for Adele, but you know that contact at 44. There's not really anywhere else to put him. Lefties. I still want Daxon in the 1. I think here you can put Cloutier at 2. Still Gunner in the 3. Ooh, never mind. I was looking at Schwarber. Okay. Yeah, Schwarber in the 4. That's fine. Gentry. Adele. Okay, cool. We're good. Pitching rotation. Ladola, Cabrera, Lynch. Maybe I think I want Dollander in the 3. Hancock. Emerson Hancock. Got to go with Spence. Hancock, Nava, Perales, Moretta, Leiter, Ramirez, Grove, Hodge, Jackson, Puck. Okay, so this is the bullpen for spring training. Okay. All right. I kind of want to get into game just to feel this out, just so I can kind of make a decision, because there are some new players here. You know, we got Gunner, we've got Medina in here as well. We've got some of these other guys like Ritter, Cauley. Just we got to figure out the bench spots, you know. I think maybe another live stream will be for the for opening day, but I think we're gonna get through spring training. I mean, you guys let me know if you'd rather see some opening day action. Now that I talked that out, maybe that's what I want to do. Let's actually get into spring training, but let's give somebody a start here, like Jack Leiter. Let's see what Mr. Jack Leiter's got. Maybe he can vie for a spot. State of the franchise says, I mean, I know the Cardinals don't really care for him, but sheesh, back to baseball. Yeah. Wouldn't that be funny? He makes a comeback. You know, it is pretty crazy that the Cardinals offense just went to another level with Jacoby Brissett. They still couldn't play defense. They couldn't play defense. They couldn't win any games, but Jacoby Brissett took that offense to the next level. Trey McBride was going off. Michael Wilson was going off. Snails is in the house. Welcome back, man. Welcome back. All right, we got a little spring training game here. I just want to kind of get a feel for our new acquisitions before we get into the real thing. Brissett continues to get journeyman work. Yeah. Ooh, good swing. The circle change. Burns is a little tough because his stuff's got some late movement. Already down 0-2. Like that cut fastball's tough. Like I wanted to go after it, but then I had that little late break to it off the plate. Like that's a good pitch. Circle change. If you can move it down and left to lefties, and then you can move into lefties with that cutter. He's tough. Not tough for Chris Gentry. Man, this dude's got some pop. Man, it's crazy. All right, our first look here at Gunnar Henderson in a Rockies uniform. Be fun. Look at that lineup, man. Henderson and Schwarber and Ohapi. Those are our 3 main guys. Tovar and Adele making up the bottom half. Ooh, this looks funny to me. Gunnar Henderson in a Rockies uniform. Rocking the number 2. What was Troy Tulowitzki's number? I'm trying to remember what Tulo's number was. I think it was 2, wasn't it? Didn't he pay homage to Jeter? Why am I thinking of that? Why is Tulo number 2 to me? Probably wrong. All right, Gunnar not afraid of 2 strikes on you. I like it. Way to fight. All right, being a good number 3 hole hitter. Let's go. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Like it. Come on, Gunnar. Want to see him play a little third base here today, too. Oh, man, if we kept going, he would have had a triple. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so I was right. That's what I'm saying, Kook. I know I can have baseball conversations. I know baseball. Football, I know it, but I don't. You know what I mean? It's not at an expert level. It's not at a deep level. It's a good pitch. Gunnar could leave the O's, I think, because of luxury tax. Yeah, come over to a team that doesn't have one. Man, he's hitting the spots. Okay. Hey, that's all right. Get foul, though. Get foul. Okay. You got new life there, Schwarbs. New life. Ooh. All right, we got to take note of this. Like, look at where Burns is throwing. All that, like that cutter, low and in. Man, yeah. We got to be watching low and in if we keep going more innings. All right, Jack Leiter went 1-7 last year. Actually, what year is this? This is 2028. Yeah, okay. So we started 18 games. Did not have a good year. Texas is done with him. They gave him up in a trade for Michael Toglia. We'll see if Mr. Leiter's... Okay, first pitch of spring training. Base hit. All right. That's not good.
Runner.
Gotta keep an eye there on Mr. Corbin Carroll.
Safe.
Time for a little change. A little change up. Oh.
That's outside.
Come on. How do you take that? There you go. I want to get a feel for some of these players. Hope you guys don't mind. Just want to get a good feel of like how Gunnar Henderson feels at the plate, you know, and then I want to see what Leiter's got.
That's a ball.
Oh, that was close. We didn't even get a notification he was running. I just saw it at the corner of my eye. There you go, Kris. There you go, Kris. Good play. Good play. Just get it back in. Like, how am I going to get out? Like, the pitching is the biggest thing. How am I going to get outs with some of these guys? Like, can I pitch backwards? Can I go off speed first? Like, where? The only, and plus the only reason, especially with like more of a classic pitching, like just aim and press, and you let the guy's attributes kind of take hold. It helps to know like where they miss, just so you know how to pitch with them. And the only reason I figured that out with freaking Suarez this year, Robert Suarez. Oh, blue! Was that was low a little bit? Oh man! Come on, dude. Come on, Joe. Come on, Joe. Cut it off. There we go. Nice job. Yeah. So that's kind of my strategy here. I want to get a feel for a lot of the pitching. See where they miss. Sometimes if you try to like locate a little too much, like you try to locate on the corners, they'll never hit strikes. It's crazy. Robert Suarez could not do that. His control was so bad that you literally just throw it down the middle, aim down the middle, tell him right down the middle, and then he'll hit a corner. And then there were times with the RNG, you told him to throw right down the middle, and he did. And then, you know, with legend pitching, team's gonna wreck it.
3-2.
Ooh, okay. I could not have been like that off. Let's see where the timing was here. I feel like that was good timing. Yeah. See? Good timing. You just missed. That's what I like about timing hitting, man. That's what I like about it. Just because you have good timing doesn't mean you are going to make contact. So there is a little sense of some realism there. Great play at second base. Is that Cattell? It is. He comes back to Arizona. All right, Carlos Medina. The first time we saw him was in a very, very brief moment in the Futures game. This is one of our draft picks, I think, in season number 2. Yep, 2026. Round 1, season 2 of our franchise series. It's going to be taking over the first base duties for Toglia, unless he's completely not ready, but I think he will be. That's a hard knock. That's a hard knock right there. Good timing. I don't even care if that's an out. That's a really good swing. That's a very, very good swing. I like it. All right, let's do AJ Puck and Grove. So like I said, I would like to see those guys pitch a little bit. Man, they are first pitch hacking on Jack Leiter. Snails. Question you asked me. Do you think Jack makes the Rangers in real life? Yeah. Oh, you mean like not make it this year? You mean like make it? If you're asking me if I think he's gonna ever figure it out. Is that right? I wonder if Bohm will swing at this curve. Yeah, he did, but I'm not gonna get Cruz. No way I'm gonna get Cruz. I'm not gonna double that up. How do you turn? I just don't know how you turn down 97. He does. He seems to get hit kind of hard though. It's a little concerning. Like that. Like there's a lot of gaps being found right now, making our defense work. A lot of gaps, a lot of hard hit balls. And then this guy drives me nuts, dude. Adrian Del Castillo. It's like anything that I pitch to him, he's gonna freaking rope. Or he takes it. He either spits on it or he ropes it. At least that's how it was in like the first 2 years of this series, when we did any spring training at all. All right, so we'll get the new guy. We'll get the new guys in here, Grove or Puck, just kind of depending on who's coming up.
Ball one.
Tovar had a pretty good year last year, but I've been waiting for a little while. We've given him 3 seasons.
He's out.
In this series to try to take his game to the next level. He's very consistent. He's solid. And most teams would love to have a solid shortstop that they can count on. But I think the biggest thing for me is Adele just takes it the other way. What dude? I bet you Joe Adele's splits are like his stats, how many times he goes to right field is very, very minimal. Well, that's a gap shot. Let's go. Dax and Jet. That ball is gone. Yes! Dax and Jet going the other way. Love it. Maybe he can figure it out in the season. Oh, that was... man, we got to get around on that. That's a pitch to demolish. Got to get around on that. Like that. Got to get around on it. This freaking piss missile, dude. It's Chris. That's now 2. That's 2 for Chris Gentry that he's just roped. Yeah, Snails, yep. I love the Baseball Classic, dude. The WBC, man. I love it. It's one of my favorite things. Look at Gunner, man. Perfect. Okay, I love hitting with him. He's gonna be a stud in gameplay, man, I'm telling you. Love it. Circle change, that would have been a good one to go on. What's his cutter going here? 93, 98. No, okay. I don't think he wants to throw him a cutter. Oh no! 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 It's alright, I'm not going to count it against him. You're making the team. Don't worry about it. Alright, let's go Michael Grove here. You want to see kind of what he's got cooking here. Sliders, best pitch, secondary, two-seamer, four-seamer, cutter, knuckle curve. A lot of options. A lot of options for Michael Grove. Ooh, nasty. Okay. He's got a lot of movement. It's like pound him in here, two-seamer. Yeah, you're early. You're early on that two-seamer. So what do you think's going to happen here? A little knuckle curve action. You're going to look like it's a fastball at your eyes. Yeah, there you go. Uh-huh. See ya. Goodbye. Goodbye. That's a good idea.
Counts 1-0.
It's a good idea. What about a four-seamer right down Broadway? Just hit it. Hit it. Let's see if you can do some damage to it. Nothing. You can't do anything, Corbin. Something barreling in out of your hands here, Perdomo. You're gearing up for a fastball, aren't you? Yep. Yeah. Uh-huh. Michael Grove. Very efficient. 6 pitches for Michael Grove. 3 outs. Love that. All right, we'll give Schwarber one more at bat. We'll give everybody one more at bat, and then we'll start making some changes for some younger guys.
Ball, that pitch is
Want to
out.
see the bench guys, see how they do. Ooh, damn.
Hey.
Man,
1-1.
that got on me quick. And that took forever. Fastball, circle change. So fastball, fastball, circle change, fastball. Nope. Circle change.
Oh, that's
Okay,
just
so he's
out.
doubling up. Then back to
Count is
fastball.
full.
Now, what's he going to do here? 3-2. 3-2 change. Okay, 3-2 fastball. That was ball 4. Dang it, dude.
3.
Crazy G. Crazig. Dalton, what are you talking about? Daxon got thrown out. What are you talking about? When did that happen? In the playoffs? Is that what you're talking about? That was Gunnar Henderson.
2 strikes.
That was Gunnar Henderson, my friend. Daxon hit a 2-run home run.
He's out.
I know how you can get them confused with their slender build, but yeah, Jet's got the 2-run bomb. Opposite field homer too. Man,
Yeah.
Pablo, why you gotta do
0-2
me
the
like
count.
this? All right, he's throwing slider again, right? Slider. Yeah. Sweeper.
That ball's foul.
Okay, good
Ball,
take.
that's
Good take.
outside. Ball, that's off the plate.
I thought I got rung up there for just a quick second. Clouche not biting on that. But hey man, what can you do? Good timing. What can you do? All right. What do we got coming up here? We got Marte, who's really good against lefties. You got Rayleigh and Cruz. I think. Let's give Grove this batter here. Let's give Grove Marte. And then do Puck. Yeah, Medina's got a chance here. There you go. Nice. And then, so another one pitch out. And screw it. But, Grove's got to get in there and get some work in, Man, look at him go. All right, what are you expecting here, Rayleigh? I think I'm going to go fastball again. Just a little higher. Oh my God. Dude, this guy, Michael, what a Rule 5 pick. What a Rule 5er. This is going to be a pull job right here, isn't it? No, cut fastball, take. You weren't really expecting that, were you? What about a little knuckle curve now? Put it right down the middle, except it's going to break off the table. This would be a ground ball to second base. Okay, swing and a miss. All right, you weren't ready for it. Now, we're going to go cutter. High and out. Freeze job. Okay, ground ball to second base. Look at that. Look at that. Dude, Michael Grove's a beast. That was the best Rule 5 pickup. Let's see if Medina can figure this lefty out. Oh, go baby. Go baby. Oh, okay, so that is 2 lineouts for Medina. Like I said, I can't even be mad at that. Like, he's going to figure it out. He's going to start getting those things to fall. I think he's in for Rookie of the Year.
No, inside.
In this new lineup, like, he's coming into a situation as a rookie with a heck of a good lineup. Henderson, Schwarber, Adele, Gentry, Jackson Jett. Oh, Hoppy. It's a good team.
0-1's the count.
I'm impressed with our building. No. What are we doing?
No ball.
Let me get somebody else warmed up. Who's it going to be? Let's do Ricky Ibar. Let's see what he's got. I've only really seen him in those prospect games.
Nope. 1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Good timing. What the heck, dude?
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Oh, yes. Thank you. Paid off. Paid off for not swinging at the garbage. A little late on the sinker. Sorry, Dalton. I should have taken a nap, taken a pitch there. I kind of want to get out of spring training. I want to get to the stuff that matters, you know. Not to say this doesn't matter. Look at how tall this guy is. He has no, dude. He's 6'5". He needs to get some weight. Let's put a little weight on him, okay? We need to get. We drafted him when he was. Let's see. What that was 2025. It's 2028 right now. He was round 2, season 1. So that was 3 seasons ago. Actually, 4 seasons ago. That was 4 seasons ago. He was 19. He was 19 years old. So he needs. We need to get some weight on this guy. I love the windup though. That's gonna make that slider look nasty. Good play by Tovar. Yeah. Randy Johnson was Randy Johnson was 6'10", 225. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with being tall and lanky, but you would think
That's a ball.
at 19 years old, you're still growing. You would think. Yeah, I'd kind of figured that was going to happen. I'm going to just put a meatball right there. Oh, you're gunned. You're gunned. You're out. Goodbye. Goodbye. Look at Joe Adell out there. Yeah. Let's go right off the wall. Good carom. Uh-huh. Helping your young pitcher out. Look at this guy. Del Castillo. I'm telling you, man. He's impossible. Dude, I'm giving that to him again. Oh, this time he took it, okay. What if we had that just a little bit higher? Okay, nope, spun off of that one. I really don't want to give it to him again. There he's gunner right there. All right. All right, man. It's time for some new guys out here. We need a switch. All right, so outfielders. Let us put Charlie Condon out here. I'd like to see Charlie Condon. He did come up last year, apparently, 208. How many at-bats did he have last year? 53 at-bat. Had 15 games. That must have been due to injury or some sort. But 2027. So that was season 2. We had 25, 26, 27. So this was season 3, season 4. This is now season 5. So in season number 3, it's 6 homers, 15 ribbies, 219, 360 OBP. That plays 23 walks. Like I feel like he's got that. He's still got that potential to be a big piece of our future. But we were really injury riddled in that 2027 season. Had a lot of injuries, so we needed to call on this guy, Charlie Condon, first pick in 2024. Finally getting a better look, maybe.
Ball.
Doesn't help that the team is getting better with more talent. He's kind of being left behind, but
Two balls.
he's still
two
young.
strikes.
Still a young guy. 25 years old. Ah. Need to leave that up. It's kind of juicy though. And get the lefty matchup thing. I keep doing that. All right, third base. What do we want to do? Maybe Cameron Cawley. Acquired him from the Texas Rangers a couple seasons ago.
1-0.
Can't remember who we traded it for him for, though. it was a pitcher. 88 speed, Cameron Cawley. All right, DH. What else do we have? We got Romo at catcher. We got Yannick. Shortstop, that'll be Ritter for Tovar. Or Cole Young. Really, we only got 2 outfielders. Eden, Cabrera. Okay, so if we want to get everybody in... If we want to get everybody in, I think we'll do Walter Yannick here. Okay. Okay, so he's going to catch that. Okay, thanks. Thanks. Might have been nice to, you know, see what Walker Yannick's got. Ibar's looking solid. I'd like to see some strikeouts, though.
That's a ball. That's ball 2.
Man, that fastball. It's not a lot of confidence in the fastball right now.
Nope, outside.
Okay, that'll help.
He's
Should be
out.
about half now, I think. No? Still not half confident, huh?
Ball. That's inside.
Should be making defensive switches, but... Oh my god. If you freaking... That's crazy. That's crazy. He gets a single off of that? God. What is that? Okay, so you go from the windup that he had to this out of the stretch. What is this? What is that? Looks like an old man. There's just not a lot of... There's not a lot of urgency there, like in the windup that he had. Now throwing from the stretch. All right, hey. Cloutier made all 3 outs. But Ibar's looking solid. Bullpen time. What do we want to look at here? We still got Puck warming up, by the way. That's an oversight by me. Let's see what Porter Hodge has got. We'll set Puck down. Maybe get a little Jack Trent. This guy was... When was Jack Trent drafted? 2026. So again, part of that round 2 draft. Was that a strike because I swung at it, or was that a strike? Yeah, it's because I swung at it. Wow, that was... Yep. Ooh, Cloutier. I don't mean to keep continuing to give you an at-bat here, but you know what? You've already got a strike on you, so I'm just going to let you have this one. Maybe.
0-2 is the count.
Have the Rockies, guys, have the Rockies even done anything in real life, free agent-wise? I feel like they haven't. I feel like there's nobody that would go there.
2 strikes.
I think I'm just trying to get this game over with, to be honest. I'm going to give Medina another at-bat, too. I don't think I have really another first baseman to replace him with anyway, so. Man, just hard contact for Medina today. 0 for 3, but everything that he's been putting in play has been hard contact. All right, Porter Hodge, I'm going to get you in. 2025 Reliever of the Year. And then I would like to also see Griffin Jacks. Just pumping that fastball. Keeps making contact, keeps fighting. He's thinking like, when are you going to give me something else? Right here. The split. You're going to make contact with everything? How about you make contact with the split? All you're going to do is just beat it into the ground. The Thing. The Thing with the Thing. Kris Bryant, the weirdest contract. $7 million. Or 7 years, $182 million. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, hey. It all looked like it was going to be a really good fit. Kris Bryant hits a lot of fly balls, you know. It looked like it was going to be a really good spot for him, you know. Take his career as a DH. Hit a bunch of home runs out there in Colorado. Pump up your numbers. And he just can't stay healthy.
2 strikes.
Part of me feels like, oh shoot. What? How do you do that, sir? How do you do that? Leo Dallas DeVries? How do you do that? A sweeper on the what? How do you do that? A sweeper on the outside part of the plate. And he goes opposite field line drive. Home run. Okay. No. That's not a strike. That's not a strike. The whole ball is in the strike zone. Here we go. Oh my God. Oh my God. It's happening again. The blow up is happening again in spring training this time. Hey, we got both 2025 relievers of the year. Both in separate leagues, of course, but just interesting. Tommy Troy. Griffin Jacks, you should be able to get Tommy Troy out. There you go. Okay. 3-2 ball game in spring training. Never thought I'd be sweating this hard in spring training, and I'm not even in the stands. Do a better job of that. What's this guy got? 92, 96, 81s. Okay.
Ball. 1-1.
Good timing. All right, Joe. I hate to do it to you, Joe, but I got to get some other people in, my friend. And we're going to go with... Let's see, where's Joe Adele playing? He's playing on the left. The little Cam Eden. There we go. Base knock for Cam. Maybe. Maybe, potentially. Alright, so this guy's a little bit slower on the velo. I'm going to let Daxon have this at-bat. I'm going to let him have the at-bat. Maybe we can get a little stolen base.
He's safe.
Let's just kind of feel this guy out. I feel like he's going to throw a slider right down the middle. First pitch. Okay, fastball. And he did a little slide step, too.
Runner, he's going.
Gotta get down, boy. Nice. That was right down the middle, though. A change up right down Broadway. That would have been just smoked, but it's okay. We got a stolen base out of it. That was a good pitch. That was a good pitch to hit. Yeah, we were just a little late. Go to third. Get to third, Cam. Get to third. All right, Daxon. Job is simple, sir. I think I'm going to go with contact swing here. All we need is just a little contact. Ground ball gets him in. Nope, actually it doesn't, because they got everybody pulled in. Dang it. Dang it. We had good timing, though. It's up to Charlie. Charlie Condon. You can do it, brother. Late.
Hey! 0-1's the count.
Very late.
All one.
Ah, man. Just hold off just a little longer.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Man, well, shoot. All right, we still got the lead. We still got the lead. We'll hold it on. Hold on to it.
That's a ball.
How do you
One ball,
take
one
that,
strike.
my friend? Okay. We'll hold on to it. We will not. Hold on. Should have known with Tyler Fitzgerald. We played the Rockies a few. We played the Giants a few times in this series, and he's been a tough out to go get. So I should have known that. Should be utilizing the sinker just a little bit more with jacks. That's not good. Dude, like, why are we so high? That's like the second. It's up with the sweeper here. That's 2 pitches with the sweeper. I'm shooting for it to be low and away, and he's giving it high. See that? Look at that. What's his control rating? 81. Like, what's going on with that?
Ball one. 1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
The thing with legend pitching, you can't make mistakes. So that just makes it harder on your offense. Makes it harder on your offense because for every mistake that your pitching's got to, you know. That's a strike. That's a strike. Come on, Blue.
Inside
Oh my
ball.
God. Jax, come on, man. Yeah, he's kind of all over the place, man. Okay. Well, solo homer, that wasn't fun, but we do go to the top of the 9th against Yumin Lin. 90 to 95, very, very slow off speed. That was a ball. Ball 1. Should be taking first pitch to just see what his delivery looks like. Way early.
Ball.
Right, it's the average. It's the average. Each pitch has its own velo and control.
Ball. 2-2 the count. Three and 2.
Oh, is that a base knock? Oh my God. Oh my God. What are you doing all the way in like that? Okay. Jeez, dude. Oh, Walter Yannick, man. Look, but see, look at that. That good contact. It's a love-hate. Good contact, but an out nonetheless. All right, Drew, it's up to you. Oh. Stretch. Stretch! Why couldn't that have been a home run? Why? Romo comes up clutch. All right. Do we stick with Cloutier? I feel like we have to. Let's see, against lefties. He's 78 contact against lefties. Yeah, I can't give anybody else a chance here unless you went with Oswaldo Cabrera. But the thing with Cabrera is that he is constantly hitting into ground balls. Constantly. So I don't trust it. I don't trust it. So we're going to give Cloutier a shot. We do need to get some other people in the bullpen going here. For Jax. Good pitch to hit. Could have, but it just wasn't perfect. That one definitely was not. I thought it was going to come in a little lower.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Damn it. That one was not either. Dougie, you idiot. You idiot. Oh, no, they didn't. They gave it to me. No way. Oh, it brings up the big boy, Carlos Medina. Every ball that he has hit has been hard hit. Come on, man. 0 for 3. Nothing to show for it, but right here, right now.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Ooh, okay. All right. That might have been ball 2, actually. Nah,
I got a ball, 1
maybe
strike.
call it a strike on him. Oh, get down. Get down. We're going. We're going. We don't care. We don't care. We don't care. Get down. Yes. Yes. Carlos. Yes. Isn't that poetic? Every ball that he has hit in this game for an out, he's 0 for 3, he's hit hard. And then the one that he hits a little tapper is for the game-leading RBI. But now Cole Young does the same exact thing. Oh, I love it. I love it. We got bailed out, though. This inning should be over.
Ball, that's inside.
Now we just got to keep piling on. No, that's not going to do it, is it? That's not going to get it done, is it? But dude, what if you slid underneath the tag? Wouldn't that have been epic? Cole Young. Slide underneath the tag next time, buddy. All right. We are now going to go to our primary closer, Carmen Molzinski. 24 of 26 last year. All right, man. Let's go. Let's get it done. Perfect timing, by the way. Like, we could have gone to Carmen a little earlier in the game, but now he comes in a traditional spot. So, makes sense. Oh, what? How do you make contact with that? Oh my God! It's like, what? Hold on a second. Okay, all right, yeah. I mean, I guess. Man, you had to freaking go golfing for that. Jeez, dude. Which means we're gonna give him a cutter high. Yep. You're gone. It's Jonah Bride. Yes, it is Jonah Bride. Now here comes the guy that I can't stand. Hard contact all day long.
Ball, that's outside.
Like I'm actually fearful right here. High and in. Ooh. Maybe they nerfed him. I don't know. Maybe enough people complained. I don't know.
Ball, that's out.
But I feel like I'm gonna regret this. High and in challenge.
We got full
I'm gonna
count.
do it again. Nope. Okay.
Nope. That's
All right.
ball four.
I mean, hey, he freaking walks.
Yeah. 0-1's the
All
count.
right, we gotta make this. We gotta make this tantalizing. You gotta make it tempting. Yeah, just like that. You gotta make it tempting to swing at. Yes, he did. No! Come on. So now what's he thinking here? Maybe a little cut fastball off the plate. Maybe a little tapper off the end. Okay, it was not a tapper off the end, but the idea was there. Condon, good play. It was very close to tying it up. Now we get Corey Julks.
Aye.
Oh, you didn't want that. You didn't
0-1.
want that, did you? You want this, though, right here. A little circle change. You're going to be so out in front.
Ball
Okay,
one.
no, you didn't want it. I'll give it to you again, though.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Give it to you again. See if you bite. Yep. You bit.
Ball
Oh, what?
inside.
What? What? Hey! Are you guys awake down there? What are we doing? What are we doing? No check? No check. No check, Blue. No check. Is that right? Is that what you're telling me? Alright, just finish this dude. Okay. Make contact with 98 at your freaking eyeballs. Okay. Robo-umps are on strike. Yeah.
Count
Oh my god, full count. Come on, man. Watch this. Which you never do this on 3-2, but it would have been funny. What are we going to get him out on? Yes. All right, make the easy throw. There we go. All right. Hey, Senrab's in the house. Said, it's spring, baby, chill. Yeah. We're all just starting back up again, man. Calm down, calm down. I'd be screaming at the ump, dude. I would. I'd be like, no, you're costing these players opportunities in these games, and blah, blah, blah. So Medina, guys, it's poetic. The youngster came through every hard hit ball that he's had today. He had a really long line out to left, opposite field, line drive. Then a pull side line drive to right field. Or to right. And then a hard hit ground ball to third. And then he hits this soft little looper in front of Gurriel for the game-winning run. Just funny. Just funny how it all works out. That's baseball. That's baseball for you. But Joe Adell is your player of the game. 2 for 2, Ribby, and a home run. Gunner was 2 for 2. Had a really nice gap shot to left center, and then a perfect through the 5.5 hole. Dax and Jet had a 2-run home run. All in all, I think our offense is going to play, guys. I think this is the best offense that we've had. I think that's just clear. Like, there's no other way around it. Like, that offense is legit. this year, and I think Gunnar Henderson really solidifies it. You know, it'd be one thing to kind of fill that gap with another solid player, but getting a Gunnar or getting a Yordan Alvarez like really like puts it over the top. I was impressed with Michael Grove and Ibar. Really liked those guys. Grove was a lot more efficient than Jack Leiter, I thought, with pitch counts and control. And Jax is worrying me a little bit. Malzinski, I think Malzinski's fine. I just don't know if he's like closer material. I think he's closer by need and by what we have. But Jax is a little concerning for me, at least in this early going. I'll just put it that way. But yeah, I agree with that, Senrab. Julks is a pretty solid player for sure. He's solid. Maybe one day he'll earn a job somewhere, but all right, so we will go ahead and simulate spring training here just a little bit, just get some stats updates for our guys, and see what I like to do for my spring training stuff is I like to get most of my starters, you know, at least 3 weeks, because they're the guys that are playing the most. And then check stats, and then try to get the backup guys in here and just see who's going to win a job. So as we stand right now, Daxon's got 3 bombs, 10 ribbies, 333. Love it. Gentry's struggling right now a little bit. 115 with 1 ribby. Gunner's at 244 with no power. Schwarber, 098 with 1 home run. O'Hoppe, 184 with 2. 146 for Cloutier. Ouch. Medina's got 275. The home run and 9 ribbies, so that's cool. Tovar, 255. Adele, 261. And then just like you see the number of at-bats. Like, that's a lot of at-bats. Like, I don't want my guys having 100 at-bats in the spring. You know, I want some of these bench guys that aren't getting in. Like, Cawley's only got 17. Yannick, 9. Condon's got 20. Ooh. Condon, 20 at-bats, 400 batting average. Wow. So he's recent games. Okay, so these are the last, yeah. So what's he done here? No doubles, just a lot of singles. Okay, but 3 RBIs there. Yep. So the one home run that he hit was a 3-run homer. Might be a guy coming on though. Like he could play backup first base. Could be an option if we feel like he's won a job. But yeah, so let's go ahead and make some changes here, just so we can get some more guys in. We don't really have many outfield options, so we're gonna do our best here. First base. I think we'll just leave Medina in there, I guess. Shortstop. Actually, we'll put Condon in left. I think Condon in left. Doesn't matter to me. What else do we got? We got, Schwarber, Adele, Henderson, Gentry, blah, 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 blah. Yep, okay. So that's cool. Yeah, so we'll leave Medina in at first, and we'll make some changes here. But I think Cabrera's your leadoff guy. You've got Young. Medina will be your 3. Condon will be your 4. And the rest is like, what does it matter? There's going to be a lot more righties against lefties, than lefties. So we'll just leave it as is. That way our starters can still get some time. Pitching rotation. Lodolo, 18 innings, looks good. Cabrera looks good. A little high on the whip, but that's Edward Cabrera for you. Dolander looking really good. 10 innings, 10 Ks, 0.9 and a 1 whip. I love it. Lynch, ouch. Ouch. Mitch Spence, Could be better. Hancock's pitching well. Across 10 innings. Nava's looking good. Perales needs some work. Moretta, that sucks. But Jack Leiter, 9 innings? We might have found something there. Michael Grove has seen a little bit of a spike. Johan looks good. Porter Hodge is solid. Jax has kind of turned it around. Malzinski. Puck has not gotten in. Palmquist has not gotten in. Brecht, Ibar, barely. Yeah, so it just, again, just guys that don't get into the games. So we'll start making some adjustments here. Would like Nava to get a start, Hancock to get a start. Jack Leiter already had a start. We can give him one more though. Palmquist, Brody Brecht. Maybe Ibar gets in instead of Leiter. Maybe Sullivan gets in instead of Hancock. Anderson gets in over like Griffin Jax or something. What's the problem here? I'm gonna make this switch. What? Okay. All right. Yeah, the rest of that stuff doesn't matter to me. So, anybody that we want to, we can always do extensions later, but let's keep on trucking here. So we get some losses going on right now because of our bench dudes. But let's see what our lineup looks like now. So Cabrera, 328. I didn't think he was in any like jeopardy of losing a job. Cole Young, 184. He's still a good overall player. Good bench guy, so we'll keep him around. Medina, though, ouch. He started getting that 3-hole treatment, and his batting average went down to 191. Ouch. Contact is going down. Ooh, four strikeout game. Ooh. It's okay. Everybody has a rough spot. But, dude, Charlie Condon. What do you guys think? I think he's earned a spot. 304. We do need a backup first baseman. Like we just don't have one. I mean, we have Cabrera, but he's not like truly a backup first baseman. Like Schwarber, Adele, Henderson. Yeah, we just don't have like a true backup first baseman. I think Charlie Condon. I think he's here. I think he's here to stay. Romo 196. Cameron Eden 360. Dude, every time that Cameron Eden gets some playing time, he produces. And I feel bad because every single season, even in spring training, I feel like, yeah, but I got to let you go, Cam. I got to let you go back down to the minors. He is 30 years old. We acquired him back in season 2. We acquired him in that Ryan McMahon trade from the Yankees. No, wait, who was that? What trade was that? Oh, that was we traded. Did we trade Herman Marquette? Who did we trade for Cam? Anyway, I think we traded Ryan McMahon over to the Mariners. That's right. There was a trade that we did for some pitching where we got Cam Eden in this trade from the Yankees. So he's been here for a while. He was 27 at that point. And it might have been actually here in 25. Because he got some playing time, 43 games in 27. So actually he's been here for a little while. He was like 20, maybe 26. Anyway, Cawley's probably not going to get the call here. No pun intended, at 208. Ryan Ritter, 140. So he's not going to do anything. Neither is Janik. I'm not sure where Hunter Goodman is. I think I forgot about him somewhere along the way. But oh man, Gentry at 109. So if you're in the Rockies clubhouse in real life and you're looking at Chris Gentry's 109, there's probably a little concern happening there. So it gives you all the more reason to say, yeah, Charlie Condon's got to make the club, because if the struggles continue with Gentry, you've got to have another option in the outfield, which we do with Cabrera, but it also helps with a Condon because, again, they're not the fastest guys. So if you want to have any of these guys play the outfield, Condon, Medina, or Cabrera, they're just not the quickest dudes. So maybe that plays into a situation where Cam Eden comes up too. But anyway, I'm not necessarily worried about my starters. I think that they'll be fine. Daxton Jets really come on. 373. 4 bombs, 12 ribbies. So he really took that playoff hit. He just completely turned it around. All right, what are you guys saying here? If there's an outfield injury, call him up. All right, so we got to make some decisions here. So Cabrera is in no matter what. Lodolo, Lynch, Dolander, Nava, Spence, Hancock, Leiter. So Palmquist has got to go. Unfortunately, that sucks because he doesn't have any options left. And neither does Perales. So that's where the decision-making comes in, and you're like, man, who do I call down? Because these guys are going to get picked up. You know they're going to get picked up by somebody. We'll move down Brody Brecht. Prince Thompson, we'll move him up to Double-A, actually. Ricky Ibar. That 4.60, 1.66, you know, it's good to get him some innings at the big league level, but I think we'll use one of those options and move him down to Triple-A. Sean Sullivan, you are also going down to Triple-A. And that's going to do it for right now for as far as the pitching is concerned. Relievers. Number of options. Michael Grove has to stay up. That's fine. We currently have 19 pitchers on the roster. We do not need that many. Ramirez, Anderson, and Jack Trent. So Trent, I'm going to move down to Double-A. Justin Anderson, I'm going to move him down to Triple-A. So that cuts that down. So we're at 17 pitchers. So we need to move down like 4 people. Man, Moretta is tough because 13 Ks, 3 walks. That's not a reason to move him down. And as a 77 overall, you can't really do it. I think in order to kind of keep our players alive here, you might have to consider somebody with options. And Hancock, 7 Ks, no walks. Ugh. 16 pit, dude. What? How did we get here? Trade him. Trade him away. Let's figure out the rest of our team here first before we start doing any of that. So Yannick, move him down to Triple-A. Drew Romo and Ohapi. What happened to Hunter Goodman? Did I trade away Hunter Goodman? I feel like I did. Yeah, okay, so he was part of that Angels, that Ohapi trade. Okay, good to know. All right, let's figure out the rest of our squad. Medina, backup first base, or he will be your first baseman, excuse me. Cauley is going to go down to Triple-A. Cabrera, third base. Ramon Cruz. I feel like you're a Double-A player. I need to get you... Actually, you're 52 overall. Like, let's just have you marinate down there. Kyle Karros, Double-A. Sterling, you're triple. All right, Tovar, Cole Young, Ryan Ritter. Ritter is a Triple-A player. Cole Young. Basically backup second baseman. But you've got Henderson, Tovar, that's like third base shortstop now. And then Cabrera's like your backup second baseman. And you really only have one backup second baseman. You've got Cloutier, you got Cabrera. You've got Cole Young at that point. That's 3. Yeah. That's a tough cut. That is a tough cut. But you're hitting 184, my friend. Hitting 184. Got to make a move there. Schwarber, Jet, Gentry, Adele, Condon, and Eden. So I guess offensively it's going to come down to Condon or Eden. And if you want to keep Eden, you've got to cut more pitchers. They may sneak through, he says. They could. They could. They could. I wonder if we tell Spence. I know it's gonna hurt. Sen, I know it's gonna hurt. But what if we tell Spence, like, we're gonna use one of your options. You're a good pitcher for us, but we don't see how you're gonna. I don't know, because you've got Cabrera, Lodolo, Lynch, Dolander. That's your 4, and your number 5. It was a battle between Spence, Hancock, and Nava. Nava had 20 innings, 18 strikeouts too. I think Nava won the number 5 job. Spence could have been moved to the bullpen, but we've got all these bullpen guys here. Hodge, Jax, Puck, Maldzinski, Moretta, Grove. Moretta's got 3 options left, but he's a really good reliever. But that still doesn't answer the question for Perales and Palmquist. Like, they still pitched. They pitched so bad that even if you wanted to save your options with them, it doesn't make sense to even have them on your team anyway, your big league club, because they didn't pitch well enough in spring training. So, DFA Lucas Gilbreth. Why? What's the point? Why would we need to do that? What is that going to do? What does that do for us? Wave Palmquist. Yeah, we're going to have to. We're going to have to. And then Perales. This one hurts because we traded for Perales. 25 years old. That one's going to hurt. Especially since we traded for him and everything. Yeah, someone's going to pick him up. That one hurts. All right, we are at 29. Actually, we're at 28 now, so we still need 2 more people to cut. We got to get to a 26-man roster. Oh my God, we have too many players. It's got to be one of these guys. It's got to be Cam Eden, I think. That sucks, man. 2 stolen bases, 3 homers, 6 ribbies, and he gets cut. But you got to have a backup first baseman. Charlie Condon seems to be the up and comer. I mean, he's got 2 options left. That's a very tough call, because then you're looking at this like Condon. he's got that A potential. He's not going to play enough. He's not going to have enough time to play. He'll get that potential boost during the season when he starts putting up those numbers. So I think he's earned a spot, but I think we're going to make that call. As much as it sucks, I think I got to make that call. All right, so 27. We need one more guy. One more guy to move down. Who is it going to be? How many pitchers do we have? We still have 17 pitchers. I don't think it's like in the starting pitching's 10, 6. Oh yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Nope. Yeah. So we have 8. We have 15 pitchers. I wonder if it's Johan. I think it's Johan Ramirez. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. We're still at 16 pitchers. That's just way too many. No, we're at 14. That's one too many. So we're still in the same. We're still in the same boat. We'll see what it says. Nope, I think we're good. We're good. All right. Still through waivers? No, nobody claimed them. All right. They passed through. You guys are right. You guys are right. All right, let's take a look at our minor leagues just real quick. I do want to make some changes here. Especially to the guys like Eric Hayes. This was the dude. So we drafted this dude in round 1, 2026. I feel like that's a double A. That's a double A player. Jeremy Kirby, 65C. Like, you could go to double A too. Carlson's an A. That's a double A player. Ryan Rollison, 64C. Like, all of these guys are players that could help our double A. Like Sutter and Tanana, like you can stick around in single A. It's like the developmental, developmental league. Rollison, you can get called up. All right, and then we're gonna jump over to double A, and we're gonna take a look at that real quick, just to make sure everything's Gucci. So for double A, you've got Thompson, Fontenot, Hollis, Hughes, Yuri. Okay, you got enough. You got enough starters. You're good. Relievers. Starters can be relievers in double A. That's fine. Actually, that's gonna get moved down to single. Okay. Double. We have 2 catchers. Triple. We got 2 catchers. I like this because Yana could be the starter, Cope will be the backup. That way Bennett's not having to compete with Cope for time. You got Bennett's the starter, Casto's the backup. First base, yeah, AAA, double A, AAA, double A, double. We need to move some people over to triple here, though. Yeah, need more outfielders. Carrier's going to go to triple A. Bean will go to AAA. Ooh, one more. Kalaz probably. All right, so now we go back. Now we go back to double A, and we move some guys to development. Okay, 26 all. 26 all. There we go. It's all about management, man. You got to see it. You got to see it. All right. What do we got for lineups? Did they change it? Ooh, they got Medina in the 4. Okay. I don't think that's how I had it. Where's Gunnar Henderson? Okay, Gunnar Henderson's a DH. Yeah, good one, game. We're going to pay this man $39 million and he's going to be a DH. No. No, I do not think so. I do not think that is a good idea. Okay. Not a good idea. Against the righties, Jet, Gentry, Henderson, Medina in the cleanup. I think Schwarber needs to be in the cleanup. Medina can be in the 6 spot. That's fine by me. Tovar, Cloutier, and Adele. Yes, like it. All right, lefties. Ooh, okay. Gunners again at the shortstop against lefties. Where's Tovar? Tovar's on the bench against lefties. Okay. Who's third baseman? Oswaldo Cabrera. Interesting. We'll see how that works out. Let's see. Medina here in the 5. Adele. Adele's got to be in the 5. 70 contact, 94 power. That makes more sense to me. Medina, Cloutier, Romo. Not Ohapi. The defense. Is there much of a difference on defense? Not much. They get 99 reaction, though, for Ohapi. I don't really like that split. I'm actually going to change that. I would rather have my best players be playing here. I know I get the matchup thing, and I get the attributes, but why is Cameron Cawley still up here? What happened there? I did not make that decision. Why is Cawley still here? Am I missing something here? Did I not move him down? Ah, the game did it for us, huh? Hancock got moved down. Dang it, dude. Everything was manual. Oh, you know what it did? Yeah, we had too many pitchers, and it decided that was the best route. Okay, well, I'm not going to go against it because we're just going to waste options at that point. But all right, guys. Well, that is going to do it for the off season and spring training. It's 11:15. I think I really want to go live and play opening day. I really do. But I think it might be a good spot to end this because of the thumbnail and the title and all that. I think it might be good to get a clean cutoff right here and start opening day in season 5 over the weekend. So that way it leaves you guys with a little bit of a cliffhanger, if you will. Come on back as we go up against Johnny Chavez. First round draft pick in 2026, so season 2. Man, so he spent 1 year. No, not even. He was drafted in 26. The 27 season hit, so now he's on the Reds roster, and he came up in 27, pitched 12 games, went 2-6, and he's been getting better ever since. So that's interesting. That's who we're going up against. And the Reds have already played 2 games. They got Alcantara and Hunter Green. Wow. You remember when we had Alcantara in 2027? We traded him. We traded for him from Miami. And then we didn't re-sign him. He went to Cincinnati. Just interesting. Chase Burns down in AA. Interesting. But they got a pretty solid team, it looks like here. Patrick Bailey, Juan Yepez, Matt McClain, Marte, Ellie still out there, Veerling. Actually, no, I think we should probably be able to handle this. We should. We should be able to handle this series. Schedule looking like a 4-game series against the Reds. We go on the road for a 6-game set, Tampa Bay and Atlanta. Back home for 6. Then away for 6 more. Home for 6 more. And that's your April. Then the NLDS play hits in the middle of May. San Diego, Arizona, LA, San Diego again. Okay. Chicago, St. Louis. Okay. Ooh, that's going to be a tough stretch, guys. End of June. At Baltimore, at the Dodgers, at Cleveland. What is that? What is that? We got getaway day at 1:35 in Baltimore. Then we got to go all the way out to LA. We get the 7 o'clock game. Now I would assume that that's 7 o'clock LA time, not 7 o'clock Eastern. But we're the Rockies, so it would be 7:10 Mountain Time. I don't get it. I'm thinking too much. It's a 7 o'clock game in LA. Okay, so probably 10 out there on the East Coast. But then you get the day game on the Sunday. Then you got to go back out to Cleveland, have an off day. Then you come home to New York against New York, and then we have a nice little home stretch, and then a road stretch, and then the All-Star break. Okay. All right. Well, it sounds like it might be a tougher stretch. But I'm actually interested, before we get off tonight, I want to see how this is going to go. What's the sim say? We're rated 5th in the league. So what does the sim say? And I'm actually going to turn injuries off for just a minute, because I'm going to turn injuries off. I forget where that's at here. Timing, general. Hitting is Hall of Fame. Legend. Nope, that's not what I want. Where is it? Injuries off. Okay. And the only reason for that is I just want to not have all these pop-ups. So I just want to see how we're going to do here. And that's got to stop too. The custom game entry. We got to take that off. Let's turn critical moments off. Can we do that? Where is the critical moments? Games. No. Oh, I didn't say the changes. My bad. All right, so we're struggling just a little bit here. Curious to see the stats. Now we're starting to pick it back up. Man, we're 500, man. We're 500 team. Pick this thing up. Ouch! What is going on? We gotta diagnose this. We're 6 games under. Maybe we'll get hot. Okay, we're starting to get a little hot, starting to rebound a little bit. Everybody's got the trade deadline fever here. All right, so we're 53. We are vastly underperforming here. But look at that. We're hot. We are hot. Right out of the All-Star break. Let's go. So this will at least set the expectation for the season. So if I don't come through in gameplay, then you can have it out on me. But all right, so standings wise, we were 4 games out of the West, And we were one game out of the wild card. Dang it. But we turned it around, though. We turned it around in the season. We're actually the third-rated team in the league. 5th in contact, 4th in power, 3rd in pitching. 3rd in pitching. Runs against, we had 628. Honestly, let's look at the NL. 628 runs. Wow, we had the best pitching staff in the game. In the NL, we had a 3.61 ERA. Reds were better ERA-wise. Wow, Mets, Phillies were better. We had one of the best pitching staffs in the entire National League, which is saying something with runs scored. But that offense was pretty weak. 250 batting average as a team. Slugging at 429. It's not as weak as you might think, but the runs, we didn't score a lot of runs. 696. Maybe I take that back. I don't really know what happened. I don't really know what happened with our season. What about the AL? Yeah, look at the AL. Like, man, runs were flying all over the place, but our pitching staff was good. And our offense was good. Like, look at the AL. Like, the Yankees, 668. We had 690. That was our number, was 690. We should have made the playoffs. It's just a matter of wins and losses at the beginning of the year. All right, so let's see awards here. What do we see? Yeah, I told you guys. Look at Carlos Medina he was gonna vie for that Rookie of the Year, but MVP, man, MVP of the NL. We could have signed Yordan Alvarez. Look at that. We did not make the best decision, unfortunately. Let's see. Wow, Nigel Bulger. Anybody remember this dude? Round 1, 2025. He wins the batting title. Wins the batting title. All right, Xavier Edwards wins the batting title, hitting 345. Rookie of the Year, Carlos Medina. So 252 with 18 home runs for Medina. That's what we're hoping for from Carlos. So didn't he start at like an 82 at the beginning of the year? He's up to an 86. He's 20 years old. Yeah, dude, you're gonna be beastly. I'm so happy we drafted this guy. He's gonna be absolutely beastly. Let's see the final stats too. Daxon, 275, 18. Gentry. We're going to need a little bit more production from... And I hate being that way because that's a great season from Gunnar, but we're going to need a little bit more production from him. Like, you're in Colorado for 81 games. You need to be producing like Yordan Alvarez does. I mean, look at what Schwarber's doing. He's down to a 76, but he hit 37 bombs. Like, 8 more homers. Logan O'Hoppe at 216. I was expecting more from him. Tovar kind of took offense to Gunnar being here. He's got 16 homers. Cloutier was okay. Adele hit 24. Okay. Charlie Condon just coming up from, looks like from September call-up. Dax is almost a 90. Cabrera was okay. I mean, I'll take that from Edward Cabrera, 412. Lodola was good. The wins and losses, though. 9-14. Lynch turned it around as well. Dolander had one of his better years as a pro, it seems like. Yeah, 4.32. Seems like where he's going to be at. Nava's getting better. He's getting better slowly. Okay. All right. What about Molzinski? Who took the saves job? Griffin Jacks. 50 saves for Griffin Jacks. 7 blown. Okay. Well, I think we got a solid team, but that's the expectation then, is to make the playoffs. I mean, that was what it was going to be anyway, but knowing that this team is kind of on the fence a little bit in sim, like they don't really like our team enough in sim. we'll see how it goes. But my plan for the next stream is to play opening day, maybe do a little key moments type deal. That way we can get through the season. Make the series a little bit more streamable, if you will. Like, we're not going to sit here and play and identify games that we want to play full games of. So we'll do some custom game entries and whatnot, and just feel it out. Sound good, guys? Sounds good. Comments. Well, just need to flip one of those games. I'm sure you can do that as long as you don't flip a couple games the other way. Look, can do another off-season stream. Yeah, we play in the same division as the Padres and Dodgers. Yep, for real. Yep, exactly. Well, I appreciate you guys hanging out. Good conversations tonight. Always like streaming with you, and like, I just aim to do more streaming in the next coming months. You know, as long as if we can get this series to a good spot, like we can do a stream, a season a night or something. Like, that would be a really lofty goal, but I think we can get there. And then eventually, like, we'll start to see, you know, guys like Dax and Jet and Cloutier and Medina and all of our younger dudes. We'll really start to see this series progress and make up for lost time. Like, that's the biggest thing for me, making up for a lot of lost time where there wasn't an upload, or I wasn't able to record and get a commentary going and post it and stuff like that. But yeah, still having fun with it. Hope you guys are too. And I will be live over the weekend with more Rockies. So leave a like if you can, please and thank you. And always does good stuff for the algorithm. And I'm reading the chat. I think Yankees are a good shout. They need help. I hate the Yankees. Don't tell Kook that. Kook already knows, but we don't talk about it. Kook's been a loyal supporter of this channel, and I reserve my Yankees hatred because Kook has been so kind to me and the channel. He's been a great supporter. So I withhold my Yankees hatred just because of Kook. But all right, I'm not sure what I'm going to do for 26, to be honest with you. Like, there's some teams that I have in mind, but I've got a interesting way that I'm going to reveal the team that I'm going to do. But a couple of teams that are on my list. The Diamondbacks are on my list. What I like to do is, if I do an NL team, I like to do an AL team the next year. So if I go all the way back, I think the first MLB The Show franchise that I ever did on this channel, it was the Tigers. And then that was 2017. 2018 was the Reds. And then 2019 was the Rangers. 2020, I don't think I did one. I don't think I did one for 2020. Yeah, I think I did like a bunch of like speed rebuilds and stuff. Hold on, now I'm curious. I got to go back and look at the playlists. What did I do? Yeah, 2020 I didn't do one. '20 I skipped. No, actually, hold on. 2020 was a speed rebuild of the White Sox, one video, and then I decided that I was going to do a rebuild series with the Tigers again. And then I kind of used that as like a reset. So then I did the Royals in 21. So after the Rangers, I did the Tigers. Then I did the Royals in 21. Cubs in 22. A expansion franchise in 23. Sun, Sox, and Saucers. Because I did Cubs in 22, I went Angels in 24, and then Rockies in 25. So that, I guess that means I got to do an AL team. I got to do an AL team this year, guys. And I've already done the Rangers. I've done the Angels. I've done the Tigers. I've done the Royals. So that really only leaves like Houston, Minnesota. White Sox were just done by Octagonal Gaming, so I can't really do them. Octi's done the Guardians too. Rays? And maybe I don't have to be bound to the AL. Maybe the Orioles. Maybe the Orioles. Like, they had a bad year last year. Could do the O's. But, you know, hey, they had a bad year last year. Doesn't mean they won't be good this year. You know, so how fun is that going to be? They still got Gunnar. They got Westberg. They got Grayson Rodriguez still pitching. They just signed Pete Alonso. I don't know. They might be fun because they're already kind of there. They're already kind of built. But and maybe I stick with the NL because there's a bunch of teams in the NL I just have not done. You know, I've never done the Marlins. I've never done the Nationals. Nationals are interesting. They got some really young good pieces. The Brewers were random. I mean, they're one of the best organizations in baseball. Like, they're so underrated. The Pirates are always overdone. Cardinals might get a little love. I think didn't Mr. Hurricane do the Cardinals? Was it this year or last year? Anyway, Diamondbacks might be interesting because they were bad. They were bad this year. They were bad this year. I want to go back. I want to see the standings, MLB. Yeah, they were 80 and 82. Cardinals were 78 and 84. The Braves might be interesting too, like, but you know, I feel like that was also kind of one of those seasons that was kind of a fluke. You know, they still got some good players. Acuna, Riley, Azuna, Albies is still fine, you know. But maybe the pitching staff. I think the Braves are fine. I think that they just had a weird year. You know? I don't know. I tend to look at teams that are like in really desperate need of some help. They got one or two good players and they just need some help. Or like the Rockies, like they need desperate attention. They need desperate attention. What makes a franchise fun is like seeing the young up and coming players like the Nationals finally working out for a team that's old and they need a rebuild badly, like the Cardinals. But like a team like the Braves, I would have fun with it because then I'm able to win some games, and it'd be fun to see Acuna just go off in gameplay. But they're already kind of there, you know. Do I think the Phillies might be on the downturn? I think with Dombrowski, he's always going to be in the mode to acquire. But you know what, Kook? That might be an interesting one. Because I would bet you that the Phillies off minor league is not very populated. Let's do minor league rankings. The Dodgers are apparently number 1. Go figure. The Twins are number 2. Mariners 3, Brewers, Guardians. Let's see. Let's just control F here. Phillies. Phillies are 21st. Honestly, that might be interesting. Actually, the Phillies. That might be interesting. Let me back out here. I know rosters have changed and whatnot, but if we went to the Phillies, like let's see what the ages are. So Trey Turner's 31, Harper's 32, Castellanos 33, Bohm, Real Muto, Schwarber, of course. I think Schwarber signed another deal. Phillies are like they're good. They're good right now. That they can hang. They can hang, but they just lost Suarez to the Red Sox. Yeah, I don't know. It would be different. It definitely would be different. Because really, like in your franchise series, you've only got like maybe 2 seasons to try to win a World Series, and then if you don't, you gotta hit the retool, and you gotta pump in that draft. You gotta pump the draft hard. You gotta acquire younger players. You gotta be savvy about that. I don't know. Interesting. I think the only reason why the Phillies would be I don't know. People could see if you win a World Series, then what else are you watching for? The rise back to a World Series? And then if you lose a World Series, people are going to be like, "No, you did that on purpose so you could keep the series going." So the Phillies might cause some problems. Logistically speaking, Phillies might cause some problems. Astros and Braves are sort of old too. Yankees are super ancient in salary. Yeah, Fangraphs rates the Phillies farm system as the 3rd worst in potential value. I would agree with them. MLB.com. That was actually the one article that I was reading was, I think it was dated in 2025. Okay, this one was 6 days ago. Dodgers, Mariners, Tigers, Brewers, and Pirates. Those are the best, they say. I don't really find the Phillies here. But yeah, I would agree with that. I think knowing Dave Dombrowski and how he loves to, trade trade prospects for proven players, that's just how it goes. Snail says it would be different because those 4 are looked at as too good, even though help is needed. Phillies could be a good option is like a year's time, the next cycle. Yeah, for like MLB 27. Could be. Yeah, it's tough. It's tough because of the teams that I've already done. Teams that I've already done are still kind of bad. Actually, maybe not. I mean, the Reds are still kind of trying to find their way. The Cubs are fine. Rangers are competitive. They're fine. Angels are still bad. I would never do the Angels again. This early, at least, because I just did them 2 years ago. Maybe it's the A's. I've never done the A's. Everybody else has done the A's and the Pirates and stuff, but I've never done them. Maybe it's the Twins. Maybe it's the Twinkies. Do I dare do that with all my Tiger fans that are out there? I mean, look at what the Twins have working for them. Correa, 30 years old. He's 31 now. Buxton's always been injury prone, right? Royce Lewis on the come up a little bit. Brooks Lee is showing some progression. I bet you he's not a 62 overall in MLB 26. But, you know, this team's got some question marks. Big time question marks. Like, Joe Ryan's been in the news. Like, is he going to get traded? You know, what are they going to do with Joe Ryan? You know, Pablo Lopez was weird in 2025. Bailey Ober, not a guy that you really want to lean on, in my humble opinion. 29 years old. Yeah, they're in a little bit of trouble. They've got some issues. So maybe the Twins. And Correa left. Okay. Yeah, right. Exactly. Right. Yep, I forgot about that. They traded him back over there. That is true. That did happen. Snail says, Twins, Rays, or Nats, please. I'm not going to lie to you. The Nationals would be really fun. Abrams, James Wood, some good pitching prospects coming up too. Like the Nats would be fun. But anyway, guys, that's going to do it for our Rockies live stream here tonight. Again, thank you for tuning in, and I will catch you guys in the next one. As always, thanks for watching, and peace.